All right, so got pitcher Charles Creeman, head coach Brian Kitamura, and Bert Owens.
All right. Coach, opening statement from you about today's games, and then we'll get some questions for the guys.
Our guys did a great job coming back in game 2, getting the split. We had a tough game in game 1, didn't play very clean defense, hit the ball pretty well throughout the entire day, but overall just proud of these guys for coming out today down here after a long travel day Wednesday and coming out with the split on day 1.
I think big question, I mean, that was just nothing short of a heroic effort from you on the mound. A ton of pitches, and you just kind of kept grinding and kept getting outs when you needed them. What were you seeing out there that was able to get that deep into the game and to stay strong for the whole part of it?
I was really pretty effective pitching backwards. Coach did a great job calling pitches and forcing weak contact early in at bats and setting up certain counts and great defense all around. Left side of the infield, Kevin behind the plate did a great job. Defense really picked me up today. A lot of outs, but I got my guys there for a reason.
For us, it was not a lot of hits going on today until later in the game. What was the thought process when thinking like you were gonna have to come up with a big hit? They're few and far between, but just sticking with it at the plate. I know it was a tough day for you and a tough day for a lot of guys, but just making sure you stuck with it, knowing that you might have a chance late in the game.
Yeah, Coach Richards, he preaches a lot of the time, you trust the process we put in the work, so just trust the work we put in, and it eventually it'll pay off. And Troon came up with the hit to lead off the single, and DJ up the middle, and then Wish got the big hit in the left field. So I mean, our big motto this year is just stick with it. We put in the work will show itself on the field. So
That in the first game, that fourth inning, everything fell off for you guys a little bit. How do you rebound from that to be able to come out in game 2 and to put a big effort like that?
Yeah, a lot of it. Chapman, tip our cap to Chapman. They did a great job. Against Sox in game 1, they hit the ball very well, and they had very balanced, very solid approaches at the plate. But a lot of it too is we talk about just going out and playing the game. Very much like what Brett said and Travis said, like we're gonna go out and play the game. We've been working together the whole year and just trying to get better every single pitch, every single inning, and that was kind of our mantra. Game 2, like let's just work to get better. And if we keep getting better throughout the game, then hopefully we're in the spot where we're at in the game, game 2.
I got one question for you, BK. How important was it to not have to bring Eric in and to have Tyler finish Travis finish the game? I know probably if he was going to have a little trouble in the 9th, Eric was going to have to come in, but talk about how important that was that you had a good 9th inning.
Yeah, no, that was huge. I mean, this guy, he always comes back to the dugout and says, Coach, I'm good. It doesn't matter how many pitches he's throwing or what's happening in the game. It's like every day, how you feeling, Trav? He's like, I'm ready to go. And so obviously that's something that I had to manage a little bit, which is awesome. But it was huge, getting to save Ma and other guys in our pen for tomorrow and then potentially Sunday is important in a 5-game series. A 5-game series is something that I don't know if any Division III team has played over close to 48 hours, throughout the entire spring. So it was important to make sure that we have options for tomorrow. And the guys who came out of the pen in game 1 did a great job of making sure that we could be set up for game 2.
What does this mean for your program? And either one of the guys can take it. You guys haven't been here before. It was your first conference title since the 50s, right? I mean, like your parents weren't even alive yet. So what does it mean to come out here and kind of shove like that and to put up a big game and put up some solid numbers and get a big win for you guys?
I think the biggest thing for me is just take it all in, but realize every day you get to come out and play baseball is a good day, and we play it pitch by pitch and try not to let the moment get too big. But at the end of the day, we're out here playing baseball with our best friends, doing what we love, and I think that above anything else is the greatest thing we can ask for. So.
What do you feel about tomorrow coming in? A lot of confidence, obviously, from this one. So, what's your plans for games 3 and 4 tomorrow to try to, steal a series here?
I don't know, just stick to the plan what we did in game 2. I mean, get great pitching, play great defense, and that usually does it pretty well. If you can throw in a good piece of hitting here and there, and that'll usually get you the win. So, I mean, just follow up the outstanding performance we had in the mound today with another one tomorrow, and solid defense behind that, and I think we'll be fine.
All right, I'll do it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.